All right, this evening, it's starting to get dark out here. This is the third review of the trip. We're doing the Pyramid Outburst. It's the citrus IPA.
Yeah, not the Outburst Imperial.
Yeah, so it's 7.0% by alcohol, or alcohol by volume, pardon me.
55 IBUs, I believe.
Yeah.
Original gravity's 14, which really that's not a very high original gravity. So for 7%, it's very well attenuated. Like it's fermented all the way down.
Yeah.
Hops were Nugget, Centennial, Cascade, Caramel 40, Caramel 80. You know, some good richer caramel malts.
Good richer caramel malts.
Yeah, good richer caramel malts. Some Munich and 2-row. So I don't know. The orange peel and tangerine peel is the citrus aspect to it. So I imagine you get some of those essential oils from the orange peel in there, like you do, and be kind of almost that like Belgian white beer, you know, sort of influence to it.
Okay. Where the fuck are they from?
Seattle.
Oh, Seattle, Washington.
Originally
Portland,
in the 80s, they were from Kalama.
Oh, okay.
And then brewing operations have been in Seattle since the, I don't know, early 90s.
Yeah, it says Seattle and Portland, Oregon, so.
Yeah, dark gold, light caramel kind of color to it.
Yeah.
Great pillowy head. Beautiful
head's
white
great.
Pillowy head.
Yeah, it smells very citrusy. Really.
Do you get the citrus?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Little of that. I smell hops. It smells like an IPA to me. I don't get a whole lot of citrus. Well, certainly not out of the bottle, but a little bit out of there.
Well, yeah, it's open.
It's not as orange oriented as I thought it would be.
Yeah. But it's definitely in the flavor.
A little bit, not just a touch. It's not a fruit beer at all.
Well,
like
no, it's not
a
fruity.
Fruit beer.
You
it's
can
so at the very end, it kind of starts to come through. Just in the finish, and then the way it lingers, you get a little of that. Yeah. Hit a little of that orange.
Well, you could get that.
I didn't get it in the front. I just got hops and regular kind of IPA sort of character. A little bit thin. Like, not very malty.
Yeah. I can kind of get it in the front. But yeah, it's definitely strong in the back.
Yeah, it really comes through in the back, especially after the bitterness of the hops fades away, and then that orange kind of almost comes up through it.
Yep.
It takes a second for it to really show, and then you get it in the linger. Yeah, the middle is just pure bitterness. Not much maltiness to it. It's a little off balance that way. Well, it's an IPA, but not as caramely as I maybe thought it would be.
Yeah, it's just like a wave.
They put in caramel 40 and caramel 80, which is going to add a lot more color, with less malt. So you're not going to get quite as much caramel character out of the beer. Not like using much more caramel 20 or 40, you know.
Blowing away some of this pillowy top here. It's a pretty dark color.
Yeah.
Real dark caramel.
Good, solid, easy drinking IPA.
Yeah.
Not overly bitter. So it's, you know, I feel like I could have several of these, you know, and just not get hop burnout on it.
Yeah. You'll get fucked up, though.
Oh, yeah, 7%. I also feel, and it's dry, too, you know, only starting out at a 14 Plato and having a 7% alcohol, it's really fermented all the way down. That's why it's so damn dry.
Right.
You know? Because it finishes instantly, and then you get the bitterness of the hops, and then the citrus kind of comes up through it, but there's nothing left at that point.
Yeah.
But this would be good with a lot of different foods, too. just being kind of a lighter, sort of generic, well,
Mhm.
general
Well, yeah.
IPA sort of flavor.
Yeah.
I
It
like
would
that
cut through a lot of
cascade. I like
stuff.
that cascade floral, hoppy kind of nose and flavor of it. Would go good with a lot of richer seafoods. It would go well with some spicy stuff too.
Oh yeah. Barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Like strong flavored stuff would be good with this.
Yeah, because this being as dry as it is, but hoppy, and then that little tiny bit of citrus, it's really going to cut through a lot of stuff. You could you could pair this with some, kind of some fattier kind of foods too.
Yeah.
Like
pork,
and
bacon, you know.
Pork, duck, sausages.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'd be really good with all kinds of like grilled sausage, or
Yeah.
sausage and pepper
German food.
sandwiches, or
All together pretty much.
even some good pasta with like rich tomato and, you know, like some beef broth and some sweet Italian sausage in there and some red chili flakes. And I really think it would complement that well.
Even Mexican food, like.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fucking, you got a lot of flavor in that.
Good carne asada street tacos or something.
yeah,
This would be a fucking kick-ass companion to that.
Fajitas.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, with the peppers, like some
yeah.
sweetness of the red pepper, you know, and the onion, the caramelized grilled onion in there, and be good
Absolutely.
with fajitas too. Yeah, some good flank steak or something grilled up for it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
it'd be a good cooking ingredient, I think, for things like that too.
Yeah.
Or you like deglaze with a little bit of this, and yeah, this is good beer.
Not bad.
Yeah, not what I thought it would be with the citrus aspect. I really expected more out of it. Just, I mean, I don't know why. I guess I just did.
It's not as strong as I was imagining, but
I kind of wish there would be a little bit more in there, just to add a little bit more to it. Because if you didn't know, it would just be a normal IPA.
Yeah, pretty much.
For the most part. At the very, very end, you'd think, that's an interesting kind of, I don't know, ending to it. You know, what's that? That flavor at the end is kind of interesting, but it'd almost be like that's kind of just a hop residue. You know, it's just a whatever kind of hops they used. Like you don't really get the citrus out of it. I thought it would be more.
Well, at first I can kind of get it a little bit, but like, toward the end, like you were saying earlier, there's a definite hint of it, but it's not really strong enough to be flavorful.
And the more I drink of it, I'm not getting it more. I'm getting it less because of the hops.
Well, yeah, they kind of overpower it.
Yeah, they're burning out my taste buds a little bit because of the citrus is so subtle.
Yeah.